This is Scott Pilgrim's precious little life.
Scott, if your life had a face, I would punch it.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Michael Cera plays Scott Pilgrim.
It's a young Canadian dude.
He's in a band. They're not that great, but they think they're great.
And then rollerblading into his life comes the beautiful Ramona Flowers.
And becomes very infatuated with her, but he soon finds out that in order to date her,
he has to defeat her 7 evil exes in various forms of Mortal Kombat.
Mr. Pilgrim! I'm Ramona's first evil ex-boyfriend.
Wait! We're fighting over Ramona?
Didn't you get my email explaining the situation?
I skimmed it.
As much as it's a film, but at the same time, I think it's a piece of art because there's just so much coming at you visually. It's just candy for your eyes and ears.
The special effects are sort of very stylized. That there's a feeling of it being. The fight scenes are kind of like sort of pretty fantastical, in that it feels like you're watching a live-action video game, and you know that you might be watching kind of like something that's playing out in Scott Pilgrim's head.
It's hard to
that's hard.
define because it's really, there's not many things to compare it to, other than Edgar Wright's previous work.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead, which is, you know, such a finely tuned comedy. I think Edgar really manages to make his films feel perfect somehow, you know, like it's just there's just not a single misstep.
You punched me in the boob. Prepare to die, obviously.
I think Michael was the only person that was familiar with the graphic novels beforehand, and none of us are hip enough to know about these things. So I was told about the graphic novels in sort of preparation to meet Edgar and talk about the movie.
You want to fight me for her? Why on earth would you want to do that?
Because I'm in love with her.
Well, I was given the first volume a couple of weeks after it had been published back in 2004. And, you know, I loved the books. I loved Brian's artwork. It would be really interesting to do a comic book adaptation that wasn't like, it was a comedy and was imaginative and wasn't like just a generic superheroes film or, you know, a sci-fi film. So it really appealed to me as to do something radically different from all the other Hollywood kind of comedies and action films.
We all have baggage. Yeah, well, my baggage doesn't try and kill me every 5 minutes.
Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
So I would just hope that, you know, people have fun with it, and I just like to make love to their eyeballs.